Okay, so we are now looking at another method of depreciating, which is commonly used, which is called the reducing balance method, which is called the reducing balance method. So when we talk of reducing balance method of depreciating assets, we are simply saying the balance which is carried forward keeps on reducing. And this is where we are calling it the reducing balance method. So under reducing balance method, we are saying depreciation is equal to asset book value. Saying asset book value multiply by depreciation rate. Multiply by the depreciation rate. So this is one formula we are using in the meantime. Saying depreciation under reducing balance method is equal to asset book value multiplied by the depreciation rate. And we are saying that the asset book value, this is the value of an asset at that particular time. So let's say, for example, you bought a vehicle at 200,000 at cost. Then we are saying every year it is losing a value of 25,000. So in year 2, because that lost a value of 25,000 in year 1, in year 2 the value of that vehicle will be 175. So that 175, saying you bought it at 200,000, that is in year 1, then it loses a 25,000 in terms of depreciation. So we are saying in year 2 the value comes to 175,000. So this is what we are calling as the book value of this asset. So this is what we are calling as the book value. So this book value of this asset will be reducing, will keep on reducing. That's why now the reducing method is. You'll be reducing the book value of your asset. So you are saying depreciation rate so that's what we have called as the book value. So in other words, we can also say is the value of an asset for an accounting purpose. That is the same book value. We can say is the value of an asset for an accounting purpose. For an accounting purpose. So let's look at an example. So let me just copy. I had sent an example. I had sent a question in the group. Where is it? I'm just trying to look for the question I sent in the group. Okay, I think I've copied it. Okay. Okay, well, let's start with this one. Let's start with the easy one. Start with the easy one, huh? Okay, just copying, just a moment, just trying to copy from the group. I give you first an easy one, then I give you a complex one. Okay, it's coming. Still loading. Okay, still loading. I've pasted, but it's loading. Okay, there you go. Okay, so okay, let's use the other left hand side of this. Okay, so let's consider another hypothetical example. So considering that, let's say on the same today, what year is it? 2025. So let's say today for example is 2024, and you bought your vehicle in 2019. So let's say on 1st January, on 1st January 2019, comma, let's just say X Y Z Limited purchased a truck. Let's use a truck now. I've used the Ford too much. It might look like a promo. A truck for say 75,000. I think let's use dollars. Dollars to at least make more value. 75,000 is too small in kwacha. Let's use dollars so that it makes more value. So, and depreciation, saying depreciation is estimated my pen is skipping, is estimated at 20%. It's estimated at 20% per year or per annum. So you can say per year or per annum. Per year on the book value. Full stop. So required now, let's say required is calculate the truck's depreciation for year 20. You're saying you bought this vehicle in 2019. So you say depreciation for 2019, year 2019, year 20, year 2020, and the year 2021. Okay, we will go up to 2215. Okay, sense of the network. Okay, so let's go into the main business. So from the question here, it's saying on January 2019, XYZ Limited purchased a truck for $75,000. So the $75,000 becomes your cost price. Are we following, family? Becomes your cost price. Then we are saying the depreciation is estimated at rate. So the rate per year is 20%. Then you are told to say calculate the depreciation, calculate the truck's depreciation for year 2019, 2020, and 2021. So permit me just to open a new whiteboard. The other one is quite slow. So I beg that you permit me to open a new whiteboard. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so we'll begin to say 2019. So let's begin. Let's say year 2019. Year 2019. So we are saying that from the formula I've given you, we are saying depreciation is equal to asset book value. So say asset book value, I've abbreviated, multiplied by the depreciation rate. I've just abbreviated. So asset book value multiplied by the depreciation rate. So we are in year 2019. So we are saying the cost or the asset book value as of 2019 was 75,000. Are we following?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we are saying that the rate is at 20%. So when we divide 20% by 100 is 0.2. Then when we multiply 75, we can multiply 75 by 0.2. Our depreciation is coming to $15,000 as the year 20, as of year 2019. So now then we go to year 2020. Since we are told to calculate 3 years, we go to year 2020. So let's say year 2020. So depreciation in year 2020 is equal to average book value. So the average book value, now here we say average book value was in year 2020, average book value was 75,000 minus the scrap value it accumulated in that year was 15. So the book value now becomes 75 minus 15. So this is where now the reducing balance comes in. 75 minus 15. We are getting what? A 60,000, isn't it? So we are getting a 60,000. So now we say now we are saying depreciation is equal to asset book value multiplied by the rate of depreciation. So since now our asset book value is now 60,000, then multiply by the rate. The rate is constant, which is 20%, and we are saying 20% divided by 2 is 0.2. So it says 60 multiplied by 0.2, that is 12,000. You can even put a sign of dollars. So depreciation as of year 2020 is that amount. Then we are also told again to calculate depreciation for year 2021. So I say depreciation for year 2021 is equal to, so we say the book value which was brought forward was the average book value. So the average book value for the previous year was this one here. This one here. So this was our average, our annual book value for the previous year ended. So we'll say 60. So we'll say 60,000 minus the scrap value, or the value it depreciated. The depreciation in that year, which is minus 12,000. So book value minus depreciation, it is giving us how much is it giving us? So say 60,000 minus 12,000, giving you 48,000. So now this becomes your book value, which is your asset book value for year 2021. So have you seen how the balance is, how we are reducing the balance? So we are now saying year 2022. So we are saying now year 2021, we are saying is equal to asset book value multiplied by depreciation rate. So the asset book value for this year is 48,000. Then the depreciation rate is at 0.2. So say, get your calculator and say 48,000 multiplied by 0.2. Then you get 9,600. 9,600 as your depreciation for year 2021. So depreciation year 2021 is 9,600. So when you look at year 2020, the depreciation as at year 2020, let's start at year 2019. So the depreciation at year 2019 was 15,000. Then we get the book value minus the depreciation for that year. Then it gives us the book value carried forward. So we say book value carried forward, which is 60,000 multiplied by the rate. So now what I want you to look at is when you look at depreciation for year 2019 and for year 2020, you will see that in year 2019 the depreciation was at 15,000, but in year 2020 the depreciation came to 12,000. Then in year 2021 the depreciation came to 9,000. So under reducing balance method, when you are calculating your depreciation using the balance reducing method, the depreciation starts at a higher value, then it starts reducing. The amount now begins to reduce. So the reason why in accounting we normally do this is we want to recover our investment in that asset quick. That's why we normally use the reducing balance method. When you want to recover your investment in that asset, or the cost price for that asset quickly, so we normally use the reducing balance. So that's why you see that in year 2020 the depreciation was very high. Then in year 2019 was about 15. Then went to year 2020, it dropped to 12. Then went to year 2021, it dropped to 9. So that's how we look at the depreciation when we are in the reducing balance method. So can we look at another question, or we are tired, we call it an evening?